I have an important announcement before we get into the main video. We are so close to hitting 1,000 subscribers. I'm really, really excited. So what I'll be doing for the 1,000 subscriber video, I will be doing a Q&A. So if you've got any questions that you'd like to ask me, please pop them in the comments below and I'll round them all up. I can't believe we're almost at 1,000 subscribers. That's absolutely fantastic. Thank you to each and every one of you for watching, commenting, liking, subscribing. Everything is making a huge difference and it means the world to me. So thank you so much. Hey, welcome back to my channel. Today is a thrift haul, or a charity shop haul if you prefer. One of you recommended that I try a different place to go thrifting, which is local to me. So I went and I've got quite a nice little haul to show you. And I think it's always a really nice opportunity going somewhere new. It's a little bit of a gamble because you don't know what the prices are going to be like or what the variety or the stock's going to be like. So it's quite exciting to do and I'm looking forward to showing you everything I got. Now, I didn't film as much as I planned to when I was going around. I got shouted at in the first shop. I lifted a picture that I was going to buy off the wall, and normally they're just attached by normal picture hooks, but this had a metal bracket and it fell, made a loud clattering sound, and I actually got literally shouted at. It was okay. They then later apologised as I was looking around the shop with flaming red cheeks. But anyway, so I didn't film quite as much as I wanted to. However, I do have some footage, which I'm going to show you now. I wanted to show you guys this grey hand knitted cable knit waistcoat. It's absolutely stunning. Hand knitted by Sheila Elliott. Well done, Sheila, it's lush. It's really, really nice. This shop is a gold mine for vintage dresses. This is the first one. It's got a cute little peplum, contrast sleeves, and yellow polka dot. It's a yellow polka dot dress with black polka dot. You know what I mean. You can see it. But I thought that was beautiful. Then I found this one, and it's not my colour palette, but it's just bold and kind of crazy and striking enough to really appeal to people. And that was from C&A originally. And then I found this one from Jaeger. Look at this print. It's stunning. I love it. It's let me just remind myself how much it is. Oh, it's £4. I love it, but I don't need it, so I'm very reluctantly going to leave this one. And then the final one on this rack that I wanted to show you, it's from Eastex, and this print is it's just so beautiful. I love it. Pale yellow, the little yellow flowers and green leaves all over it. Just £3. There's so much here. Then I found this little shirt as well. I'm not going to get it, but I couldn't pass up the chance to show you all these dogs, all with bows on, or most of them with bows on. Really striking. This is a top I noticed, and it's really similar to one I've already got, which is why it caught my eye, but it's actually short sleeved. Really lovely emerald green blouse from Marks and Spencer's.
looking at the shorts because it's summer. Found these lovely light blue linen shorts with a drawstring. And then I found these Levi's as well. 505s, waist 31. And obviously the leg would have been 34, but they're shorts now. Just £8. A little bit big for me, but pretty cool. Bit of a bargain. And then yet another Marks and Spencer's piece that caught my eye. Pussy bow blouse, really gorgeous ivory, satiny type fabric. It's £6 and I don't need it, so I'm going to leave it, but it's very beautiful. And then behind it, I saw something else which is really cool. It's a blazer from Warehouse. I'm not going to lie, it kind of reminds me of the static you used to get when the channels went off air in the 80s and 90s. So that's it. I've taken off my jacket because I'm really hot and it's a long walk home. I've got 2 bags of things. So I got some home decor, mostly clothes, and one thing that I'm going to upcycle into a craft project. So I'm really looking forward to getting home, getting everything washed and showing you.
So we are back home now, as you can tell, and I'm going to go through all of the clothes that I did buy. So first up, we are going to go for some scarves. Now, I got these from a shop where it was a single scarf for 99p or 3 scarves for £1.99. for £1.99, and I think that's a really good bargain. I love scarves. I think they add a really nice pop of colour or detail or texture potentially to any outfit. Lifts the eye up, which is nice. Sometimes I think you can have an outfit that looks good, it's got some good basics, it's a strong outfit, but adding a scarf just elevates it and it's lovely. So the first one, which I've been waving around in my hand, is a textured scarf. It's got tiny, tiny pleats, and it is very, very light pink with some darker pink cross hatching. It doesn't have a label on, so I don't know where it's from, and I don't know what material it's made from either. It's quite soft. It's quite short as well, so this is going to be tied around my neck, I think. I did consider tying it around my hair, but I haven't quite mastered the art of tying a scarf around my hair without feeling a little bit silly. So other things you can do with scarves, obviously you can tie them around the handle of your bag. One of you suggested tying a scarf through the belt loops of a dress, which I think is a lovely idea, so I might try that actually. I thought this was a nice scarf just to add a little bit of colour and the texture as well. It feels really nice actually. I'm going to have to make sure that when I wear it I don't constantly it's just going to be weird. The next scarf is from Jaeger, and I know this because it has Jaeger written on the bottom of it. It's a black scarf. Oh, I didn't iron it, please forgive me. I never iron. You should be used to it by now. It's a black scarf and it's got a blue, orange and pink stripe up down it. It's a nice, vibrant, clashing actually combination of colours, but I think because it's got the black stripes in between or it's on a black background, it actually works really well. I've got some shoes that are purple and orange, and I think that they might look really good with this. I mean, they might not, but you never know unless you try, do you? So it's quite a soft material. Again, there's no label on this, although it's got Jaeger printed on it. I don't actually know what kind of fabric it's made from. So when I get these, I just tend to bung them in the wash and fingers crossed, hope for the best. But again, it was part of the 3 for £1.99, so it was a bargain. And the final one is this very beautiful scarf. This one does have a label on, it says BM on it. And I really like this actually because it's got the same pattern printed all the way across it, but the fabric itself alternates between being kind of silky satiny type and sheer, so we've got alternating stripes. And it adds quite a nice detail. It's a lovely racing green, I would say. Not a spring green, but racing green, and it's got gorgeous big pink purple flowers on it with a little bit of silver too. So this kind of scarf is really fabulous because it's got so many colours in it. You can put it with a lot of different outfits and it will pick out the colours that it matches with, but also add a few colours as well. So it clashes, but in a really pleasing way. I'm looking forward to styling these up in future outfits because I think they're going to add a nice little detail to outfits. Next up, I'm going to throw in something that I actually didn't pick up when I went to this location. I picked it up a couple of weeks ago now actually. I haven't shown it because I didn't make a video last week, so I had a cold and my throat was very sore. But this is what I bought. It's a dress. It's a very beautiful little dress from Peruna, so it's actually from Marks and Spencer's. So it's a summer dress, it's very lightweight. It's not lined, but then I don't think it needs to be, because this is the kind of dress you wear on the hottest of days. Tiny little adjustable spaghetti straps, which are really handy. It's buttoned all the way down, and the print is very beautiful. It reminds me a little bit of dandelion heads, you know, when they turn into the clocks. And you're ready to go and they all float away. That's what it reminds me of, with a little polka dot print in between. It's got pockets as well. They're quite sizable, and who doesn't love a pocket in a dress? This was £7.50, and I actually had a friend as well. There was the identical dress, or identical style anyway, but the colour was different. What was the colour? It had blues in it. I think it had greens as well, but for some reason it didn't spark the same joy as this one. So I only got one, because I only need one summer dress really. And if you don't love something, I'm a firm believer that you probably shouldn't buy it, because things should spark joy, as a wise woman once said. So I haven't worn it out yet, because when we had the hottest day of the year so far, I was deep in the throes of my cold, and I was grumpy. I didn't really want to wear a little summer dress, so I didn't. It will be hanging optimistically in my wardrobe for the next hot day that we have. And what I love about this type of dress is that you could wear it over the top of a little t-shirt. If it's not a scorching hot day, but you still want to wear it, you could pair it with a little short sleeve t-shirt or a long sleeve t-shirt. You could throw a blazer over the top. The thing about layering is that you can mix and match all sorts of things, and it gives you a bit of flexibility as well, which is critical in the British weather. I think we Brits have a reputation around the world as making the most boring small talk, because we always talk about the weather. But when it goes from 30 degrees one day to 16 degrees the next, I think that's a valid topic of conversation. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Next up, we have a glorious piece. It's vintage, and it is just spectacular. Have a look at this. It's a skirt from a brand called Jaeger, and they're an Austrian brand. And I absolutely love this print. It reminds me of batik, but it isn't, although it's reminiscent of that. And it has lots and lots of colours. We've got maroon, we've got gold, we've got blue, purple, different shades of green. It's stunning. It's pleated, and if you've watched any of my previous videos, you know I didn't get on very well with pleats, because sometimes you have to iron them, and I'm not an ironer. However, this dried okay, it's passable. So I'm going to retain it, and it's going to have pride of place in my wardrobe, because I think this is stunning. I did do a short video recently actually where I tried this skirt with 4 different outfits, one for each season, because I think that sometimes you get a piece of clothing and you could literally wear it all year round. So if you want to check that out, I'll link it up there. This skirt is just beautiful. It's lined in a beautiful green fabric. Let me just show you. Lovely, lovely colour. It goes with so much as well. It's the same principle that I mentioned previously. You can pair it with most things, because as long as there's a little bit of colour in the fabric that matches the top that you're wearing, or the blazer, or even tights, I think it pulls it together really nicely. Or even a scarf, actually, harking back to the first items in the haul. So it's very versatile, even though it's a very statement piece, and I'm so happy to have found it. It cost me £3 as well. I got this skirt from the final shop that I went in. I saw it and I thought, that's fabulous. I would like to have that. So it's a proud addition to my wardrobe. Next up we have a jumper, because no summer haul is complete without a jumper. Now I have to confess, I made a bit of an error when I washed this. I washed it in with everything else, and I don't know what I was thinking, because light colours I normally wash separately, and this one I didn't. Has been through the wash again since, and I think it's restored back to its former glory. It just doesn't look quite as pale yellow as I remember. It's got this greyish undertinge now, and I'm very disappointed in myself, but lesson learned anyway. This is a Ralph Lauren jumper. It's 100% cotton, and it's a lovely butter yellow with grey undertones, because who doesn't want that in their butter yellow jumpers? Oh, I don't know. I really like the cabling, and when I got it home I remembered And when I got it home, I remembered that I have one in red that's very similar, although the neckline is different and it's got a couple of buttons either side on the shoulders. So obviously I'm drawn to this kind of thing. I thought that this would be a really nice spring piece because you could wear it with a white collar popping out, and it's a nice layer. But because it's yellow, it's a beautiful spring-like vibe. This one, I can't remember how much it was, but I think it was about £3. It's got the little Ralph Lauren logo on it in pale blue, which is a nice little clashing colour. So yeah, very pleased with this one. I think it's very sweet, not a statement piece, but a nice basic, which is always good to have. Next up, from the same shop, I got this Marks and Spencer's piece. And I feel like in every haul now I say, it wouldn't be a Beckie Bond haul without a Marks and Spencer's piece, but I'm drawn to Marks and Spencer's clothes because they're just such good quality. This, look, if Cher Horowitz from Clueless wore an autumn outfit, I think it would be this. Look at this skirt, it's fabulous. It's a really soft fabric. This skirt has one big pleat, which I think is a really nice nod to the style of the skirt, but without making it overkill. The style is a mini, but the label says it's a long, so it hits me in a really nice spot, which is good. I feel really comfortable when I'm wearing it. I don't feel like I'm flashing too much thigh. It's a soft fabric, and because it's brown and tan with a little bit of white, it goes with so much because it's a neutral colour palette, which is fabulous. It's autumnal as well, and I love autumn. So I picture wearing this skirt with all the different tights that I've got. I've got maroon, I've got brown, I've got green, I've got orange, sparkly orange for that matter, they're fabulous. I think it will go well with all of those, with t-shirts and shirts as well, and I've got a couple of blazers that I can throw over the top as well. So it's a really nice skirt. It feels nice, it looks nice. I'm very chuffed with that. That was one of the more expensive pieces in the haul at £5, and I did carry it around the shop for quite a while whilst I was making up my mind, because £5 seems like quite a lot for a skirt, but I absolutely love it. I actually prefer it to some of the skirts I already have in my wardrobe, which tells me two things. One, definitely should have bought it, so I'm happy I did. And two, I need to have a wardrobe clear out because I want to replace things, maybe donate some, perhaps even sell some, because I haven't tried selling before and I think that would be quite interesting to try. So every day is a learning experience. So on to the final piece in the haul, and I was flabbergasted at this bargain. These are, I think they're vintage, Gloria Vanderbilt jeans. Well, not jeans, shorts. Look at these. They're extremely high-waisted, but they're fitted on the waist. They're not loose. And they're a lovely, lovely wash. I really like this mid, slightly faded wash. They've got the little label on there to say Gloria Vanderbilt. As I say, they're super high-waisted, but somehow the cut works and I don't feel like I'm wearing a giant nappy. Because that is the risk with really high-waisted denim shorts, that you can look a little bit nappy-esque. I think that I avoid that. If you feel otherwise, please do comment below. I'm always happy to be challenged and always happy to hear other people's opinions. But it's, really soft denim, great big pockets, lovely high-waisted jeans. Jean shorts, denim shorts. The only thing that needs fixing on these is that the button is gone, and that's a really simple fix. She says, fully aware that she's doing a haul video having worn the shorts already without having fixed the button. But anyway, I've just been wearing them with a belt and it pretty much hides where the button should be. I will get round to it, it's just on a very long list of things to do. You know, life. Can't remember exactly how much they were. I think they were something crazy like 99p. Like really, really cheap. I had already paid for the scarves actually. I was walking out of the shop and I looked down because the denim wash caught my eye, and I looked down and I saw that they were super cheap and I thought, oh, I wonder what they are. And I looked and I thought, oh, I just love these shorts. And they are, without question, the most comfortable shorts I've ever owned. There's something much more practical about a good fitting pair of shorts. They give you more flexibility and they preserve your modesty a whole lot more. Not that I go around kind of, never mind. Anyway, super cheap, super amazing shorts. They fit comfortably, I love the wash, I love the feel. Very, very happy with those. So that's it, that's everything in the haul, and now you've seen everything, please do comment below, let me know what you thought. What was your favourite item and why? Was there anything you didn't like and why? 'Cause always happy to hear. Thanks as always for watching, have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!